Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series, this time of Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. Now then, first things first, did you miss me? I gotta say, it feels good to be back, it feels good to start recording again, and a big thank you to everybody that stuck around even throughout my definitely longer than anticipated hiatus. But here I am, I'm back, let's go. Secondly, for those of you wondering why it is that I am playing Dragon Age Origins and not Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, which actually won the poll that I posted, I've already written a community post about it, but if you're watching this in the future, where the post is probably already lost in the proverbial sea of community posts on YouTube, there will also be a pinned comment down below. And thirdly, I feel that I should mention this at the very beginning of the series. As you probably noticed, there is no music. Reason for this being that while EA is nice enough to allow YouTubers and streamers and whatnot to actually play their games, oftentimes they don't really own the rights to the music that they use. They license them, meaning that the companies and studios, etc., that actually own the rights to this music tend to make copyright claims on YouTube content. As such, in order to avoid any copyright problems, etc., there will be no music, which kind of sucks. It really does, because I'm one of the people that really enjoys in-game music, especially in RPGs and stuff like that, because to me, it kind of helps with the immersion, but I'm sure we'll get through this. With all of that said, though, let's get right into this. New game. Wait, Dragon Age... This is the DLC, I know that much. The Ultimate version basically has Dragon Age Origins, plus Dragon Age Origins Awakening, and like 9 content packs? I can actually check right here. Other campaigns, yeah, quite a few. Witch Hunt, Dragon Age Awakening, the Darkspawn Chronicles, Liliana's Song, the Golems of Amgarak, as well as some downloadable content. I actually had a little bit of trouble activating all of these because for some reason, even though I bought the game on Steam, BioWare still wanted me to register the game on an internet site on a link that no longer exists. But we got through it. Alright, so new game, I guess Dragon Age Origins, let's go. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Canticle? Canticle of Threnodis.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
You know, at first I thought it was focusing on the storm. Only at the very end that I noticed that there's an actual army marching over there. Oof. Also, I need to get myself one of those battle hammers. They look awesome. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. Huh. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Interesting. Okay, so we'll be a male race. What is it? Human, elf, dwarf. Human, elf, dwarf. Human, elf, dwarf. I'll go with dwarf, actually. Class. What do we got? Warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment, and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. 4 Strength, 3 Dexterity, 3 Constitution. Don't really know what any of those do yet. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Can't click on that one for some reason. Can you click? Okay, so it's a Magi. So dwarves are the only ones that can't be... Hey, that's not fair. Rigidly bound by caste. I forgot how to actually pronounce that word. Caste, I think. And tradition. The dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Oh, okay, so if you're resistant to magic, you can't use magic. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Racial benefits, +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +2 constitution, 10% chance, not chase, to resist hostile magic. I like it. I like it. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal. They are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. None of those sound like something a dwarf would do, does it? We're gonna go with Warrior, for sure. Warrior, and we'll see. Maybe a Berserker. Berserker, maybe Templar. I'm thinking Berserker most of all, but we'll see. Background. I can have 2 of them. One is a dwarf commoner, born casteless in a land where rank is everything. Bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord, you have spent your life invisible until chance thrust you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. As the favored child of the Dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. This dwarf commoner sort of thing, I don't know. has a Gekkokujo sort of feel to it, doesn't it? Basically low rank, but you can actually rise up by your deeds and actions rather than by your birth. Just that little line at the end kind of made me want to pick this one. So we're gonna go with male, dwarf, warrior, and commoner.
Greetings.
Greetings. Farron Broska. Quick play. Wait, there's a quick play? Interesting. Appearance and voice. No, I want to hear voice, though. Oh, it's at the end. Let's see.
I have lost concentration.
How do you do? Right. Casting. Focus. This is not good. Coming through.
Greetings. I have lost the spell.
Greetings.
Definitely not gonna be doing wise because we're not mage eyes.
Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless. Move aside.
Greetings. I cannot cast it. Charmed, I'm sure. I lost the spell. I need something new.
Oh, so they all say the same thing. Sorry.
Coming through.
Greetings. Oh, my spell. What does it take to kill these things? You're in my way.
Yep, we're gonna go with that one. That voice. We'll see. Presets. Let's see. Wait, why did I... I like this one. Looks kind of rugged. I like the... I don't know why, but I just like a ginger dwarf. For some reason. Wait, I'll actually create this character off-cam and be right back. Alright, so, there we go. This is gonna be our boy. Our boy Kron Broska. Now, I tried changing this, but apparently it's a preset family name, so we're gonna have to go with Kron Broska. I wanted to go with Kron Drakemane. Because, I don't know, he's a ginger. He should somehow be connected to fire, I feel. At any rate, yeah, Kron Broska, this is going to be our boy. I actually changed the expression for him to look a little bit angry in the portrait as well. Magnificent beard. Definitely jealous of that one. Let's go. Points to spend, 5. Attributes, strength. Oh, okay, so this is probably where we can see what everything does. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Dexterity. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Okay. So basically all three of this so far, I feel, are something we're gonna need. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. So basically it doesn't matter which class you go with, you're gonna need a certain amount of every one of these, huh? Cunning, probably something about, what is it called? Persuasion, stuff like that, right? Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety, or reading the target, not raw strength. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. So, just automatically, I would say, teka. Maybe one more strength. Good health, we're gonna be tanky. Strength for power, dexterity. Actually, I can put 1 point of this dexterity, I would say, into willpower for some more stamina. Yeah, because dexterity, like, likely to dodge enemy blows. We're not going to be dual weaponing. We're not going to be an archer, of course. So I feel this is good. I feel this is good. All right, next. Skills. Coercion. Oh, coercion. Coercion? Yes. Requires 10 cunning. Coercion, then. Okay. The character is influential enough to convince others to change their view. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. But can't... Oh, whoa. Wait, clear. I was like, I thought I can only select the ones that are already lit up. Oh boy. Stealing. The character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, as long as they are not too alert. Really? Thought that would be a primarily rogue thing, but I guess since we're a commoner, we kind of had to steal sometimes. Combat training. That is good. Okay, what else do you have? Trap making. The character has learned to construct basic traps and lures out of common components. Detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. Skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Can make simple potions. What is that? Has survived the difficult learning process of making simple poisons. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consequently gains a combat tactic slot. I feel like being able to persuade people, yeah, we're just going to go with that. Being able to persuade people, at least in the very beginning, is probably going to be useful. Points to spend. Let's see. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health, and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Okay, the warrior tries to make each attack... Actually, sustain range personal, upgrade 40, fatigue 5%, cooldown 15%. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Aha! Dual weapon. Why do we have a dual weapon sweep? The character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Weapon and shield. Two-handed. That's something I'll probably need. Though for some reason the game is telling me you're going to have a dual weapon at first. Interesting. Reduces the fatigue. Tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus. Score critical hits. Then two-handed, what do we got? Instead of going for the fatal attack on enemy expects, the player strikes out with weapons blunt and knocking the opponent to the ground unless it passes a physical resistance check. The character puts extra weight and effort behind a single strike, gaining a bonus to attack. If it hits, the blow deals critical damage and imposes a penalty to movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Sure. People are probably going to be yelling at me that I should have just put some more points into this, since apparently the game is telling us dual weapon is the thing. But I would much rather just have a two-handed weapon. Like, that's what I'm imagining for this character. Big, burly, two-handed weapon. Tank. Let's go. Select difficulty. Sure, we'll just go normal.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining Dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, The lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
The slope of the land. He's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister? We owe you everything, Barat. We won't let you down. Don't worry, she'll find a man or she'll answer to me. Ooh, damn. But you know what? I'm supposed to be like the badass, violent type. And I don't think I would take too kindly about somebody talking with my sister that way.
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved.
Quarter.
You know that never goes well.
He's right, whatever. I don't like to see him treating you that way. How much more does he think you can do? Is that offensive to her? Or is that me defending her?
She can do whatever I tell her, even if that means walking into the king's own palace naked. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Oh boy. So what are you doing here? And her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days?
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So get off her back and tell me my job for today. See, she's found someone I told you would deliver. Watch yourself, Barat. We may not need you pretty soon.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Don't I?
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika. I've seen it before, and I'll see it again. I can't stand the way he treats us.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
To that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
It keeps wanting me to say this. Why I can't join the army and fight Darkspawn. I don't know why I can't. That's actually a good point. Yeah.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like to me. I need to get going before Barat comes back. Goodbye. But haven't the Darkspawn almost overrun the current troops? Yeah.
Every year, more of the beasts come up from the deep roads. I've heard they've even been harrying the surface. Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
And there we are again.
You know how desperate
Fine,
the
I'll
nobles
say
are
it.
for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
Not sure that's how the caste system works, though. But this is a fantasy world. I guess it does. I need to get going before Barat comes back. Goodbye. You said there was a noble who was interested. Isn't the work I do?
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
True.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Tactical view. The game can be played in a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exploration mode. Scroll forward. Aha. While paused, you can issue orders to your characters. Right-click on your desired destination. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause. That was a quick save. Oh, so an exploration. What the? Ah, that's a lot. Yeah. So if you were wondering if I was honest about this being completely blind, yes, it was. Quest updated. Let's see. Find out what Barat wants you to do. You work for the crime lord Barat as one of his enforcers. Aha! He has a task for you to carry out today. Lesky, who is waiting outside, will inform you of the details. Premium content. Travel to Sulker's Pass. Journey to Sulker's Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Completed quest, codex, culture and history. Ooh, this is something I'm gonna be able to read. Probably off camera, though. Okay, so in exploration mode it's WASD, though I can also right-click, zoom out. I kind of prefer this view, honestly, when playing games like this, but you never know. Okay, so he said outside Lesky.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Lesky, how's it shaping? Haven't I told you never to talk about my... Yep.
But no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have had a few naughty thoughts yourself, huh? What do you say?
About my... No? Why is this an option? No!
You know I'm kidding. It's strictly hands-off with me and Rika. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business.
I kind of wish, though, that in a lot of these games, that your character would also be voiced. Kind of like in The Witcher. Like, you click on what you want him to say, and then Geralt actually says it. Here, like, we chose a voice for ourselves, right? But none of this is actually voiced. Oh, I was hoping our mission was me making fun of you.
No such luck.
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Aha. Oskias. What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get. Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
So we kill him, but, you know, taking a prize. That's optional. I don't think it's right to just kill this guy. Let's shut his desk. Oh, what sort of goods?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters. We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole and then we kill him. Come on, you can feel bad later.
Lovely. I wanted to see if there was an there was a way for this guy stealing from Barat. I like him already. I kind of regret not clicking that one.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Hello. Why does it automatically... How am I supposed to... A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking on his or her portrait. Generally, you can use the tactics menu to adjust how the AI controls them. I can just select both of them like this. How do I rotate the camera? Ah. Okay, got it. Controlling party members. Yeah. Wait, is this where we came from? This is where we came from. Never mind. I don't really know the map. Oh boy.
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this?
Thank you. Maybe some other time.
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wake without it.
Oh, and I was like, why can't I click there? City of Orzammar. That's lava. What the? Nice.
What are you doing here,
You heard?
Brand?
King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep roads.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
A lot of word of these paragons. To equip new items, you'll need to get an inventory screen. Do so by clicking on your icon. Lesser health poultice. Remove character's armor or clothing. To unequip, drag an item from its icon on the left side of the screen back into your inventory. To equip, drag items from your inventory directly onto your character or into the appropriate icon spaces. Replace your armor or clothing now. Clothing. For easy access to consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Yep, that's a smart idea.
The ancestors were smiling on my beds today.
Oh, there he is.
Another round for the house.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oskias. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Let's say we got mutual friend. We're here to stop you from making a big mistake.
I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have the wrong Oskias, see? I just got here this morning. I'm usually on the surface, and...
So you're not the turncoat two-faced swindling duster Barat told us about.
I never did anything. Barat's got no reason to send you after me. I just want to make sure nobody, does anything too hasty.
Making sure you didn't accidentally pocket any processed lyrium, you know.
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Let's go search his bags, and why have you been holding out on him?
I haven't. I wouldn't. I do have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
One might indeed say. No mess with the bond, that's good enough for me. You're going down. How much ore did you take? How long have you been cheating, Barat?
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
Huh?
Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits. Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat?
Do we listen to this? We help you, Barat's after us next. Hold him still, Leska. Huh. Do we hold him still? I think we listen.
I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore and sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
You know, I hate Barat. I kind of want to get out of there. One nugget and I'll let you live. Intimidate you, give me all you have, and I'll pretend you weren't here.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
I'll sell it before we go back to him. Me? You think I wouldn't share with my best friend?
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat, and to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll go to Olinda. She's a merchant. She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
25.75.
Fine. What, am I gonna fight you for it?
Then what happens to me?
I'm killing you, as far as Barat knows. Got it.
Yes. I'll go back up to the surface right now. I'll move to Orlais, to Antiva. Thank you. You're
Did he
as
say
noble as you are
Antiva?
strong. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Okay, so somehow we managed to persuade Leske into that. We're basically double-crossing Barat, and I love it. I love it. Although armor provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by a percentage. Sturdy armors like plate carry more of a penalty than lightweight leathers, but some talents, like the warrior's powerful, can reduce the effects of fatigue. Okay, so that's the dual weapon sweep. Alright.
They say the warrior caste is hosting a proving so the Grey Wardens can look for candidates.
Interesting.
Was that smart? If Barat finds out Oskias ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
Damn. That's grim. He'll never find out. Too late for regrets. He's halfway to the surface by now. I just wish I could have left with him.
We should sell this quick and report back before Barat starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat.
Nope, keeping it all.
Then we better go find Olinda. She used to give me crusts over week's end loaf when I was little. She's got a soft spot for me. And she hates Barat. Whew. You should hear her go on about how it's blackmail to pay protection money and the castless deserve better. She's got a stall in the commons not too far from Tapster's. She'll give us a fair deal and Barat won't hear about it.
Oh, he's all in on this. He's all for this. Okay, so... I kind of wish it would show on the map where we have to go, because I think these are just... Where's the more slums? Tapestry Cavern. Wait, is there like... Let me see. Journey to the... Nope. You spare Kaisersan's life, but warn him never to come back to Orzammar. You're sure he's learned his lesson for the day? It's time to return to Barat. His shop is in the commons. Wait, no. I'm supposed to... Aren't I supposed to sell this before going back to Barat? Then finally, she used to give me crusts. Okay, when I... Yeah... She's got a stall in the commons not too far from Tapster's. There's more slums. Barat shop. I guess we're going to the slums? Not to Barat shop, but... No, these are not commons. Of course not. Christ, where are the commons? Those are our proving grounds. Is there a way? Yes, make active. I'm guessing that's it? It's not showing anything on the map. That's kind of bothering me.
Great prices on all arms and armor.
Wrong shop. Nope.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Shush you. Look here, can we actually...
This pile of
oh no, we
worthless
can't
junk
explore
belongs to
anymore.
You realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be... able to come through?
I guess we go back to the slums. I'm a little bit confused as to where we're supposed to go. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Christ, I'm not used to this camera control. Okay. Your house. There's not really anywhere else that I can actually go to. And the map isn't showing where. Look, okay. Looking at the time right now, this will actually be the end of this episode. Okay, so... we're basically trying to swindle our boss. He tried to swindle us, or rather not swindle us, but use us, threatening, or rather not threatening, but abusing our sister in a way. We'll make him pay for it simply by stealing from him instead of the other guy. So we're stealing from him instead of Oskius. I will try and find out how to actually get a bit of a better idea on the map situation, how to try and find objectives a little bit, wait, a bit easier. We were literally in the commons? Are you kidding me? Wait, did it actually say so on the map and I just didn't see it? Oh my god, it actually says this is the commons. Shite. But why can't we find the one? I guess we're supposed to just find it on the map or something. At any rate, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this Let's Play. Once I get a better bearing of this, I'm sure it's going to be much more enjoyable. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, Ad Gloriam.